Welcome back to Hematitehomestead. It is time to do the final weight on this Rue and Jenny litter of piglets that we've got here. So let's see how we do that. All right, these are the piglets. We've been really pleased with their growth. They've outperformed any litter that we've had so far as growth. And couple of these are a couple little chunks here. We started about 2 weeks feeding them pellets here in the creep. At about 2 weeks old, we started around 3 cups per the 5 of them and slowly increased that. And we're up to about a cup each piglet right now, twice a day. And then we give them a little treat at night to get them in here to go to bed at the night. Right about bedtime, right about time it gets dark and they know it. They're in here waiting for it. They know it's coming. And we close up the door over there and keep them in here at night. The reason we keep them in here at night is because although we don't really have a predator problem with piglets ever, we certainly don't want to create a problem or take any chances with them. So we seal up the door at night. Mama's in here with them, and they're in here in the creep. We do that about 8:30 when it gets dark outside. All right, and we'll get my scale set up and show you how we weigh these piglets. All right, this is the scale that we use. This is a Dr. Meter scale. We got this on Amazon. We had a Premier One scale that was exactly like this, except it did not have this tape measure on the end of it here. I guess this is designed for weighing fish. Works out great on these piglets. No, it goes up to 110 pounds, and we'll never have to weigh more than 40 pounds with it, probably. We had a Premier One, 3 rounds of piglets, broke the pans out of it that hold this thing together, so we replaced it with this. This is the first litter that we've used this for, but it's the exact same thing. And you just turn it on there, and it can read in pounds and ounces or kilograms. The only thing I don't like about it is that the pound is in tenths of a pound. It's not pounds and ounces, and I would prefer pounds and ounces, but you know, that's okay. All right, so we weigh in this bucket here. And this is bought this at Tractor Supply, like you would find the stuff that you put out in the pastures for the horses to eat out of. I don't even know what stuff is in there. That's not something we do here. So, but I kind of got the camera at an odd angle right now because I'm going to hook this up here in the beam of the farrowing barn. So there's big bucket, and like I mentioned a few minutes ago, this group of piglets, this litter has outgrown any litter that we've had, and they fill up this bucket pretty good. And I'll try and get you a good look at that as we're weighing them. We've been weighing them outside. I just rigged this up out there on the beam that goes over top of the lean-to where we feed them in the dry. Today, they will also be getting their last rounds of vaccinations, so we're going to try and get them all in the farrowing barn so we don't have to chase them around. It is Wednesday. They turned 7 weeks old this past Saturday. They will be 8 weeks old in a few days, and it'll be time to separate mama. The weaning process is going really great. They're right on the solid food, and we're going to separate them on Saturday and learn how to be big pigs. All right, I saved these off all the hay bales and straw bales. I absolutely love these things. These are the nylon ones. I like them a little better than the twine, and I like to keep them intact so I can loop them and hook them up to each other. And these things are strong as the ox. I absolutely love them. So I'm going to go up here and put one across the top of the beam and let it hang, and then probably hang another one so that my bucket's hanging real low down here. Like I said, we last litter of pigs, the biggest piglet, which we named Whopper, coincidentally, broke this thing, and it fell about probably 3 feet. Not hurt, fell in the bucket. The bucket hit the ground. But I'm going to try and get the bucket as close to the ground as possible. So just in case we have any breaks, there won't be anything to worry about there. All right, so I got 2 hay bale twines, or whatever they're called. I'm not even sure what they're called. And then to that, I will hook this, and this just comes off of the end of a bungee cord. And I'll just put that right there. And then I've made this, and we've been using this for piglets for, oh, this is the 4th litter to get this. We made this 4 litters ago. So I put these chains with these hooks on it, and the hooks will go right into the barrel. I will split the bucket. I will spread them out equally and just hook them right in there. And then put the piglet in the bucket. So this will go onto here. And it might actually be too low. Then I'll just hook each of my chains in the bucket. Spread them out equally so it hangs nice. And I forgot to put the scale on it. That's okay. That's an easy fix. The scale goes first. Yeah, and actually like that, it's about 6 inches above the ground. So in the event that something breaks and it falls, it won't be that big a deal. The only thing that's going to concern me here is that Mom walking back and forth while we're trying to weigh. She's most likely going to be in here. We might be able to get her outside by herself. That's probably what we'll have to do. That's wrapped around the top beam of the fairing barn. We got 2 of them hooked together. And then the bungee cord in and the scale. And then the scale is hooked to the chain and the chain hooked to the bucket. And it's worked really well for us. We're pretty happy with the way this has worked out. And now you just turn it on and it automatically tears to the bucket. So you don't have to fool with the tear button or anything like that. If the bucket's hooked up to it, when you turn it on, it will automatically tear. Now, if you have the bucket off of it, then you have to hit the tear button over here. Hey, you got one nipping at my keys here. What you trying to do? Eat my keys? How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? No, you can't eat my keys. So why do we weigh the piglets? It's really important to us through the growth process to make sure that they're all growing, to make sure they're all growing the same amount, and make sure there's no problems there. A couple years ago, we identified a piglet that wasn't getting his share of Mama's milk, and we were able to pull that piglet to the side and supplement its feed and get it back up to weight. All right, look out. I am currently fooling with the Excel spreadsheet and analyzing our weights over the 4 litters that we've had here. And what I've found so far, I'm just now starting into it, is that all the charts are pretty well lining up with each other. Where we might, well, they all started in the exact same place. They're all in the 1 to 2 pound range, hair over 2 pounds, or in the 1.5 range. 1.5 to hair over 2 pounds, where they all started at. And all the litters we've had, we weighed them, 2 litters we weighed the day after birth, and then the next 2 litters were on day 3. And they all landed in different spots, but the charts they're climbing steady. And then the last 2 weeks, they kind of turn up and go up like that. And all 4 of them have done that. So we're seeing a lot of correlation, and that's going to help us get better at what we do. And I'm going to drill down into it further, and that'll be a video for a later date, hoping to learn some things about it. But primarily the reason we do it is to make sure that the piglets are growing and that they're healthy. We definitely want to provide a healthy piglet to our customers. And I think we're about ready to weigh. Jet. Oh, come on, boy. All right, I'll steady it out a little bit. 22.6. Come on, boy. Much smaller. Slippery pigs. Oh my goodness. And now it's 27.48 was locked on. All right, buddy. Don't understand. Look at this massive piglet. Come on. Come on, Mama. I got you. Come on, Mama. I got you, big boy. Now, you might go to sleep on me now. I think he is going to sleep. Look how big you are. Look how big you are. Look at that. Huge. That's a record, right? I mean, I went through the chart today when I was making the spreadsheets, and 30 pounds was the heaviest one we had. That was Walker. He was 35 something, right? I mean, he was 30 pounds at 6 weeks. Massive boy. Yeah. You're going to go to a new farm and make some big, massive babies of your own, right? Yeah. I'm so upset right now. I'm repositioned the camera to a different angle for the last 3 piglets. You saw us put 2 in the bucket, and the last 3 piglets, and that last one, which we've named Obsidian, weighed in over 35 pounds. Set a record for us here at Hematitehomestead, the largest piglet we've had at 7-week mark. We're right at the 8-week mark, and camera kept cutting off, and for some reason didn't save the video, so I lost all that footage, and we can't go back and do it again. One thing we did while that was going on is I had it up close to the camera, giving them their vaccines, and that was 1 cc each of Rhino Shield and dewormer, and we did that twice. We did it at 5 weeks and again at 7 weeks, and that's all the vaccines they'll get before they go to their new farms. 2 of them are spoken for. We still got a couple available. We got a issue with one that we're continuing to monitor. We'll talk more about later. He's probably not going to leave the farm. They won't leave you no food, will they? That's why they're getting so big. Yeah? Yeah? All right, so Coco will go back with the big girls on Saturday. Piglets will stay here. I think we already have one arranged to leave the farm next weekend. And I'm not sure about the other that's spoken for yet. These were tough to sell, and I think the reason so far has been that they're all black. And the reason I say that is because the Kunekunes come in a whole variety of different colors and a lot of color combinations, and it's really easy to see a speckled pig with 3 different colors in it and fall in love with it, and that wow factor of that color combination, people just got to have it. I think a black pig is a little bit different. You kind of got to be wanting a black pig to be shopping for a black pig. But like I said, so far we are really pleased with this. Has been the it's been an interesting litter for us. These piglets haven't acted like it's like they matured way faster than any piglet we've had before, and this is the first time that we've had brood and Jenny piglets, and maybe that's the reason for that. Major out there barking at somebody. Come here. Yeah, they seemed really independent of Mama really early. I mean, like 2 weeks. All right, so we sure appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button and get all the latest and greatest stuff here at Hematitehomestead. I still owe you a needle teeth clipping video, and it is coming. I promise you that. And so that is weighing the piglets at week 7, going into week 8, and weaning just a couple days away. And we will see you next time.